Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm your host, Pattsun, and today we're gonna be taking a look at r/relationship advice, where OP is being a selfish prick. Let's begin. Double whammy, we both cheated. Posted by Reddit user Wolfman5091.
So my wife and I have been together for about 3 years. We just recently had a newborn kiddo. Unfortunately, before he was born, I had feelings for another woman and wrote about it in a journal of mine. It was someone I had spent a lot of time around and I developed a crush on her. I had never told the woman that I had feelings for her, but one day she had told me she had a thing for me. Once I found out she had feelings for me too, I just couldn't cheat on my wife. My friend was dating the girl I had a crush on at the time, and I had told her that it wouldn't be fair to either of our significant others to cheat. But I was emotionally cheating by having these feelings and still being friends, and I feel terrible. We separated after she found my journal and thought I was sleeping with her or doing something with her, which wasn't happening. It doesn't change the fact that I did emotionally cheat, and I honestly didn't know if I could forgive myself until she cheated today. However, my wife and I sort of were moving past it, or so I had thought. Everything seemed like it was going back to normal and like we were about to move in together, but she had been acting weird recently. I'm not proud to admit that I waited for her to get home since she hadn't been responding, and we live separately right now. She got out of a car with a guy. I texted her and she denied, told her to check my location before she lied, and then she admitted it. All this time of thinking she wanted me, and now I'm left broken. I suppose this is kind of what I deserve. But it hurts to know the thing I couldn't commit to do she so easily did. I purchased a $1 necklace for her too, and she knew she was cheating and allowed me to do it. Once I gave it to her, she cried saying she didn't want to hurt me and that I should return it. I should have known something was wrong, and on some level, I had suspicions, but I so desperately wanted it to work that I became blind. So now here I am, at one of my friend's house preparing to go to work, unsure what to do with my life. I wholeheartedly still want it to work, but I just don't know if it's possible. I honestly don't know what to do, and I'm so confused emotionally. I'm broken, but also somewhat relieved. I'm not sure if it's because she did the same thing so it makes it better, or if it's because it's for sure over now. I mean, I still want to try, but I don't know why I have these feelings. I started new medication, so I'm all over the place mentally. What do I do next? Update, so I just left her house and I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm not proud to admit that I begged for her to keep trying with us and asked for marriage counseling. She said no to all of this and told me that I don't make her feel special anymore, but the new guy Joe makes her feel special. Like, how can a guy with a name like Joe take my place? Jokes aside, I'm breaking down on my way back to work. I really hoped she would say that she still wants me and that she's sorry, but she's not. She apologized for how it made me feel, and I asked her why she wasn't honest with me, and she told me she didn't know. I told her at the end that I hope she's happy and I hope that he treats her better than I ever could. I'm broken. I feel lost. Somehow I find somewhat solace in the fact that it's over. Everyone who said we would probably never trust each other again is most likely right. She told me she's giving up on our marriage, and that's all I needed to hear to fold my cards. I gave up medical school and my one dream in this life for her. Now I've lost it all.
What made you think that it's going to work? You didn't want it to work while you were fantasizing about another pussy. She didn't want it to work while she was sucking another man's dick. So why the hell do you think it's going to work out now? Besides, we must stay for the kid. OP, that's a really stupid reason for reconciling, especially because you two are toxic together. It doesn't matter what you want. It doesn't matter what makes you happy. You brought a new life into this world. The baby's needs must come before yours. And right now, he needs a good parental figure, which both of you are obviously not. The both of you needs to stop being selfish little shits and understand that you two need to grow up and at least give your damn kid a chance at a happy childhood. Seriously, you fucking donuts. And now for today's second story. I'm in love with an escort.
By the end of this, you are going to be crying like a little bitch.
8 years ago, my wife passed away and I had a difficult time coping. Eventually, I tried online dating, but went nowhere. I started seeing an escort and she was amazing. We really connected on an emotional as well as a physical level. I've seen her at least once a week for the past 5 years. I feel like we've grown close over this time, and she's opened up to me as well. She's told me her real name. I've been to her actual condo. She's told me her reasons for becoming an escort. We talk about her family and I've even taken her on vacation several times. We text daily. We've talked about her school and her career, and this is what is messing me up. I feel a strong connection, but I also realize it's her job and I'm paying her. The problem for me is that she's now done school and is ready to move back home to begin her career and quit being an escort. She told me all this during Christmas. She bought me a PlayStation 5 for Christmas. WTF. She said it was a thank you for being a great client all these years, and she said she is gonna miss me. She said that even though I was a client, I always made her feel special. She said she is gonna miss venting to me and appreciated me always listening to her. She said she is planning on making the move this spring. I'm mentally preparing for it but don't know if I can handle it. I think I am in love with her.
That's stupid! You're stupid! Stop being stupid!
I want to tell her this. I want to tell her I love her and she means everything to me. I really think she has feelings too, but I don't know. Maybe she's really good at her job. It's probably a long shot, but I'd love to be in a real relationship with her. Hell, I'd even relocate with her. Should I tell her I love her? I'm 40, no kids. I don't have a lot of close friends. All I have is my career. What do I have to lose? I dunno. Then again, if this is all just a part of her job as an escort, I don't want to make her feel awkward. TLDR, in love with an escort. She's quitting and moving away. Do I tell her my feelings? Update. So I told her how I felt. We had another amazing time this weekend. We were cuddling in bed and looking at potential homes for her when she moves back. She seemed very excited about her future. At this point, I wasn't going to say anything. She seemed so excited about her future that I didn't want to ruin the moment. As we were about to fall asleep, she said that she's going to miss this. I asked her to explain, and she said she's going to miss snuggling with me, miss my massages, hair play, and chatting and hanging out in bed. So then I told her how amazing a person she was and how I was excited for her future too. I said that she positioned herself to get everything she wanted out of life. I thanked her for everything she has done and how important she had been to me over the years. I said I have developed deep feelings for her and asked her if we can see each other once she retires. I asked her if I can take her out on a real date afterwards. Her response: I care about you too, but let's not complicate things right now and enjoy our remaining time together. She fell asleep shortly thereafter while I was up all night with my heart breaking.
Oh, is that right? Well, I sure hope somebody picks up that phone, because I f***ing called it!
The next morning, I apologized for making things weird. She said it's fine and she understands and not to worry about it. She seemed to be taking this all so calmly and casually, like it didn't affect her at all. Meanwhile, I'm dying inside. Before I left, she recommended a friend of hers who is an escort that I can see once she retires. Ouch. This was Sunday. For the next few days it was weird. Usually we text all the time. She'd send me cute pics and stuff, but there was barely any communication. Then I received an email. She tells me that I have been an important part of her life too and that I've helped her grow throughout the years. She says that she has feelings too but are unsure of what they are exactly. Somewhere along the way the lines were blurred, and she said it was her fault for letting that happen. She doesn't want to explore those feelings because she has to move on with her life. She says it will never work because there are so many obstacles to overcome, mainly the fact that she will be living across the country. She says she is open to being friends but isn't even sure about that as might complicate things. She suggested that we take a break from seeing each other for a while. I replied and apologized again for making things weird. I told her that she was special and I will support whatever she wants to do. Well, I am absolutely destroyed. I mean, I knew this probably wasn't going to end well, but I don't know how I'm going to get over this heartbreak. I don't know if I'll ever see her again. What am I going to do now? No one wants to be with a broken down 40-year-old man. For her, I am happy she is starting a new life. She will be successful in her new career, get married and start a family. I was delusional to think that it could have been with me. I want to thank everyone for the kind words and support. As for the ones with the negative comments or who have attacked me in my messages, it doesn't matter to me. Nothing that you say can make me feel any worse than already do. Maybe it's time for some professional help, or I should just go see that other escort.
So, OP, you tragically lost your wife, and instead of seeking professional help so you can properly process your trauma, you decided that it's a much better option to waste your time, waste your money being a sugar daddy to an escort, and you're considering doing it all over again. Right. Gentlemen, I understand that this story is like 2 years old, so this advice is geared towards the younger viewers of this channel. Listen up, young men. There is nothing more disgusting to a woman than a sad and pathetic man. Escort services are for people who want or need sexual gratification only, not for people who need something more. In this situation, OP obviously needed something more than just sex from a woman. What he should have done is stop feeling sorry for himself, went to therapy so he can get over his trauma. He should have went to the gym and trained like he have never trained before. And what did he do? He got together with another escort. Oh man. Look, ladies and gentlemen, for the love of God, stay away from escort services. Stop living a degenerate lifestyle. It's been a few years. I sincerely hope that OP is living a better life. Viewer support is the best way for me to remain independent and continue bringing you these daily videos, which will always be here on my channels for you to watch absolutely free. So please consider subscribing to me on Rumble and on YouTube. Both will be linked in the description box down below. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you even somewhat enjoyed today's story, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you really like it, consider subscribing to PattSun to never miss a future upload. Stay strong.